Howdy folks, and welcome back to Pokemon Path to the Peak. Today we're going to be watching episode 2, titled Regionals. And man, wasn't that first episode so cute, wholesome, all the positive adjectives I can possibly think of. It was very enjoyable. I liked it a lot. For a series that doesn't necessarily have too many actual jokes in it, like a couple slightly humorous things there, but nothing I would really consider to be jokes actually. Where the episode really shined was in the animation, and I particularly loved the kind of imagination scenes, right? Like the scene where Ava was kind of had her whole deck spinning around her as she was trying to find the perfect card, the perfect line of play to help her win the game. I have a feeling that that's going to kind of be the thing that this series does going forward. Kind of, each time she's in a game, in a bind, gotta, some kind of a thing, whether it be just thinking to sit back and relax and just center yourself and calm down. And maybe there's a cute thing of her sitting with her Oddish and they're both meditating or something like that. Or, what have you. I'm assuming they're not all going to be tutoring your deck, trying to find the perfect card kind of thing. I'm giving them a lot more credit than that. There's probably a lot more imagination that goes into the remaining 3 episodes here. But yeah, I very much enjoyed the first one. Like I said, not too funny, really, but I don't really think that's what they're going for necessarily. I think it's mostly the cute, wholesome kind of thing. So hey, hopefully it gives me a little bit of a time to shine. I do very much regret though that I used both my mother's deck has no pathetic cards and net decking jokes in the first episode. So I'm gonna have to come up with some new material. But I'm confident that I can. But hey, thank you for joining me on this one. And if you watched the first one, thanks for that too. If not, go check that out. But yeah, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, let me know what you think of these, and like the video. What are you doing not liking people's videos? Go check this series out. All of the episodes, I believe, are on the official Pokemon channel. This is already concluded, I believe. I think it's just 4 episodes. So if you're enjoying this and want to just see how the series ends, that option is available to you. But yeah, I think that's all the YouTube plugs I have here. So let's get started with Pokemon Path to the Peak, Episode 2, Regionals. Starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. See what awaits us this time. Regionals. I really hope she made some updates to her deck, actually. I very much hope she's not going to take an Oddish deck to... Oh. It seems as though we're in one of those imagination sequences already. Trevenant? Yeah. If this is Pokemon Go, she'd be absolutely dead. Well, Pokemon Go Great League.
Are you okay?
Trevenant is kind of a beast in that tier. So I'm curious to see what's happening in the real world, so to speak. Or if this is a dream or what. Maybe she's losing to that rival girl that we met at the very end of the episode, and she's got a...
Celestine!
Yeah. Celestine, her name was?
Fallen asleep building a new deck. Ew.
Oh, so she is building a new deck.
Ava! It's Regionals Day! Let's go!
Joshua? How'd you get up?
I was going to say, you're just in her house?
Ready to wipe the floor with Celestine today?
I don't know. Maybe I should back out.
Back out? No. You are the most talented rookie our club has ever seen. Plus, you've got me as your coach.
Aw, he's so wholesome.
Man, no one's ever beaten Celestine before. We really thought you were the one.
Dang, the chosen one, the literal chosen one thing.
Celestine intimidates you.
Okay, so that's her ability, Intimidate.
There it is. Now come on. Everyone's waiting for you downstairs.
-1 to Ava's attack upon Celestine entering the battlefield. She ETBs. This isn't magic.
Oh, it looks like your club friends are here to support you. You sure you want to do this?
Yes, Mom.
Okay.
There's a lot of people counting on you. Are you sure you want to let them all down?
Snacks, water bottle. Oh, I almost forgot. Baby powder. For your rashes.
Ooh.
It's okay, Mom. It's only 15 minutes away.
I will say,
There's something you should know.
I lost at regionals.
Never mind.
It's probably something like that.
Sweetie.
Wild prediction time. She knows Celestine's mother and played against her and lost to her at regionals.
Best players in the area playing the strongest decks.
I'm gonna pause real quick, just because while I don't have experience going to like card game tournaments, I used to play in a lot of Smash Bros tournaments. And yeah, keeping a well-stocked bag when you go to those is essential. Bringing water, bringing snacks, provided the venue doesn't ban those things. They shouldn't ban water, but snacks I can kind of understand. But yeah, it's super, super important to keep yourself provided for the day, because it's a very long day if you stay for the whole thing. And I honestly thought there was about to be a joke when she said baby powder, and she said baby powder. It's like, because the people there are stinky. You might need to just like throw some baby powder up in the air, just because if you're going to any kind of a tournament, like whether it be a card game or like a fighting game or anything, take a damn shower before you go, please. People, yeah, there's a reputation for a reason. It's because it's sometimes a very true stereotype that just people be stanky at those things. So please, for the love of God, if you go to anything like this, please, 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 please shower before you go. Don't perpetuate the stereotype any further.
Oddish?
What about it?
Check it out. Strong meta deck, top tier. A lot of people gonna be playing this.
Is that Genesect V?
I like Oddish.
Going rogue, huh?
That was in the
especially Celestine.
that was in the finals match, wasn't it?
Welcome to Regionals.
Flabebe! I like Flabebe. I like that whole line. Don't know a buzzwole from a pumpkaboo. Nice.
So she actually showed up.
Dang.
New girl's braver than she looks. You should have stayed home, because if you play against me, my power deck will rip the stuffing out of your...
Oh, they're both gonna get top cut, aren't they?
Hey, Ava!
They run off of Swiss, right? I knew people that used to go to VGC tournaments.
Level 43.
Tonio.
Here we are.
Ava, you're going to do great. And just know, I'll be right here cheering you on.
Oh, Dad went with her. I only just realized that.
Hi, I'm Tonio.
I'm Ava. It's my first regionals.
You
Mine
got
too.
nothing to worry about. At my first regionals, I was so nervous, I almost threw up.
Actually, I did throw up.
Ava throws up right here.
Anyway, call it.
Heads.
Bidoof.
No, tails. Wait, heads. Tails. Definitely tails. I mean, heads.
Tails.
Should've stuck with tails. Wait, did he shuffle his deck face up? Kid brought a Bidoof. Wow, he is truly the first opponent, right? So, like, tapping in card game is for, like poison or... Okay, so she's not just Oddish, right? She's just a general grass deck.
You fought well, my sweet child.
Ooh, she's taking out the fire deck with her grass deck?
I won.
Nice. That seems like a hard matchup.
Not bad for your first regional.
Also, is that how they run? Like, do they give you a card with you and your opponent?
Take care, Tonio.
And you gotta mark who
Good
won?
game. Yes.
I'm gonna do one more quick pause here because, like I said, my only real reference is Smash tournaments, where basically, like, it was basically up to the winner of the match to go report the result of the match. Basically, like, if I was playing Ava here and I beat her ass 2-0 in first round of the bracket, it was up to me to go to the TO table to say, like, hey, I beat Ava. She could go as well and say, I lost to Tallman, and they could say, oh, that's fine, he already came up here. It's good etiquette to just go anyway, but there have been times where losers of matches went and reported and said that they had won. And so when the next round happens, if the winner doesn't realize, like, they could just get called and not even realize that they're being called for a loser's bracket match. And then it's big kerfuffle. I've seen that happen a couple times. It's rare, but it does happen. But good for Ava for winning her very first one. I certainly didn't win my first or my second or my third. It took me a while before I won like a single tournament set. But for a while I was, pretty much going 2-2 at just about every tournament I went to. It earned me the nickname Half Man, because I would always, going 2-2 in a double elimination bracket tends to, put you right in the middle of everybody. If there's 128 people that enter the thing, that would be tied for 65th. So I kind of garnered the nickname Half Man because I was very, very consistently like right in the middle of the pack, and it was frustrating. I did eventually break that half-man curse like once or twice, but yeah, for the most part, I was half-man for most of my Smash career.
Ava, but we got a situation.
Dad, what are you doing?
Oh no, did he buy all the... Oh, he entered.
Friend invited me to play around.
Oh no.
Dad,
Your dad's deck is full of pathetic cards.
she's only doing this.
Relax. We're just having fun.
Imagine my Pokemon.
Oh, it's a casual friendly match between rounds.
I evolve Phantump into Trevenant and attack. I win.
It's already over?
Dang. He didn't take a single
Cross the
prize.
line, Celestine. This is family.
See you at the finals, Ava.
Dang, that's low.
Make it.
Ava, what are you
I mean,
going
she's
to
gotta make
The
it
only
too.
thing I can do. Play my heart out.
I mean, this is regionals. People would be coming from all over, right? There's got to be some good players too. Also, once again, no sleeves. It hurts. Well, she's winning. I have no idea how a general grass deck stands up in the meta currently. Like, I know in that finals it was 2 psychic decks. Oh god, they did both make it.
Welcome to the final match of the Pokemon Regional Championship.
Also interesting that it seemed to be a bracket there, and not like Swiss.
Who's here to make a name for herself?
You know, honestly, if your first tournament, if you're making the finals, like,
You two
even if you
are
lose there, like, that's still incredible.
right. They're here for me.
You're still
But
getting those
I'm
player
undefeated,
points.
And they're hoping to see me lose, but that's not going to happen.
Also, just general storytelling stuff. Celestine is gonna win, right? Ooh. Dang, I love that transition from the Miss Magius into her.
Ava,
It's pretty good.
Psych you out. Relax, take a deep breath, and remember, have fun.
Also, is that illegal coaching between games? But yeah, that's how stories like this go, right? Like, the main character has to lose to, like, kind of get down to their lowest, to work themselves back up, to, like, finally beat them in the final episode, right? Alright, Oddish. Oh, Spoink as well? I did notice that Spoink, didn't I? That Tropius dive bomb.
One game each.
Banana bomb.
Come on, Ava!
Impressive. I won't hold back anymore.
I won't hold back. That's such a, like, a cliche thing to say.
As we begin the final round.
Alright, Tropius. I do know that my friend who worked on this show, Tropius is one of his favorite Pokemon. So I wonder if he had any kind of a say in that. I know he tweeted that
Folks, they're down to one.
in Scarlet Violet, I think he made Master Ball rank with a Tropius
Wanna
team.
know my secret? Weakness. Everybody's got one. If you want to win, all you have to
It's
do is-
well, she's got a ghost deck, probably dark type.
I knew yours the moment I saw you. You rely on other people too much.
Dang. Also, I just realized, like, that's not an Oddish. She did put a Gloom in there.
Celestine's trapped Ava, and I think she's out of moves.
Final episode, we're gonna see a Vileplume, aren't we?
Oh. Ava? Ava? Ava!
Oh, does she black out in the middle of her game? Or are we going into imagination mode? I do like that we've kind of been seeing the card game itself stylized as, like, the Pokemon actually fighting. I think that's neat. Hi, Oddish. Wait, I thought you were Gloom. Spoink?
What
Oh,
if
is it
it's not weakness? What if they're my strength?
is it Spoink's time to shine?
Rapidash allows me to draw a card. I evolve Gloom into Vileplume.
Oh, we do get to see Vileplume. Let's go. That stinky flower. That solar beam, though.
Well, what are you waiting for?
The move only works if the coin lands on heads.
Ooh, it's literally a coin flip. Tails time. Right? Like I said, like, that's the story arc, right? Well, that's heads, right? Well, dang. Color me surprised. Take that, Miss Magius. I'm legitimately shocked that that happened. All that for a necklace. Good game.
Ava, I had a blast.
Aw.
Felt like that in a long time. Good game.
Aw, let's go. Rival coming around. I thought they were going to be a jerk like the whole series up until the end. But you know what?
Squeeze in and
We'll take
say
those.
Cherry Berry.
Cherry Berry. I have to look for a tweet. I'm pretty sure that he had a tweet about this, like a behind the scenes kind of tweet. Nice, that was fun. Give me 1 second to find that real quick. Okay, I could have sworn I saw him tweet something about a cherry berry a couple weeks ago pertaining to this show. But I did find this tweet. I'll just read this little bit here. Fun Easter egg. The Pokemon on the banners at the tournament represent the Pokemon of many of my media production teammates whose support was critical to our show. So I was kind of wondering about that. Like on the stage, I saw a Sentret and a Galarian Rapidash, and I was like, I wonder what went into the choices there. So there you go. I guess they're the favorite Pokemon of some of the people who worked on the show. So cool stuff. Neat little behind the scenes kind of trivia thing there. Yeah, I enjoyed this episode a lot. Like I said, I'm super surprised that that Ava actually won, that she beat Celestine. I thought this was like, you know, kind of the setup, right? To, you know, she loses in the finals, but, you know, they both earn enough points to go to like another tournament or whatever. Because I think the next one is like a nationals kind of tournament, and then like a world championship thing. I think it escalates every episode. So I thought it was going to end up being like, you know, she loses, gets second place here, but, you know, they both earn enough points to get to nationals or something like that. And then, you know, who knows what happens from there. So I'm surprised that Celestine actually fell today. So it kind of leaves that open as to who she's going to be facing. Is it going to be new people? They didn't set anyone up at the end of this one. Interesting stuff from a storytelling perspective. Like I said in the middle of the episode, I thought it was interesting that, you know, the imagination sequences were more like, you know, like searching for, they're more card based. Like you're actually looking at your cards, swirling around your head going, nope, 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 nope. Yes. Whereas here it was like kind of just stylizing the Pokemon actually fighting and kind of showing some of that as well. Which, you know, like I said back in episode 1, a lot of the Pokemon series that we've seen kind of deal with that. They're all about training your Pokemon and battling and all that kind of stuff for the most part. So interesting to see this kind of tackle that in like its own kind of perspective, being a real world kind of thing, but like imagining like the Pokemon actually doing this stuff. Cool stuff. Liked the animation a whole heck of a lot. You know, I'm just glad for Ava. You know, winning your first tournament, like that's some good stuff. You truly are a wunderkind if that's what you do in the real world. I'm sure if I put a deck together and went to play in my first tournament after just barely learning the game for a couple weeks, or I forgot what he said at the end of this last episode, if it was like next week or next month or something, but like, you know, essentially just learning a card game and already going and winning your first regional tournament, your first tournament ever, really, mind you. It's good stuff. She's a great player then for that, and she, you know, I don't have a doubt that she's not going to go all the way by the end of this one. World champion Ava incoming by the end of episode 4. Let's go. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say on this one. I enjoyed it a lot, like I said, and I hope you did too. So please, like I said before, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of this episode. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you enjoying this series? Just let me know whatever you want to tell me. And hey, if you didn't do so in the last one, I think I asked for favorite Pokemon. Give me that favorite Pokemon if you haven't done so yet. I'd be curious to hear what my viewers, what their tastes are for Pokemon. As I said last time, my favorite is Articuno. OG, Kanto Articuno. But yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time with some more Pokemon Path to the Peak. Take it easy, everybody.